Deep in the mountains of Montana, there's a bunch of forest creatures, and they would go about their lives and go to significant places to them and lounge about in the forest. However, they didn't have a perfect way to articulate and review, take stock, reflect on their life that they had lounging around, until one creature came along. Ah yes, the true American dive bar. A perfect slice of everything our country has to offer. Served on a dinner plate, hot fried, and devoid of anything pretentious. Some would say these very places are the staple of our nation, not only by feeding workers in the area or old-timers on a retired budget, but perhaps feeding our very soul with an experience that seems to be fading from the countryside. With the hustle and bustle of the rapidly growing bar and restaurant scenes in downtowns across America. For those who need a place where time seems to stand still, a place where the smell of bacon and beer fills the air, a place where the bartender asks how you're doing and means it. PBR sign glowing above fuzzy green billiard felt, table felt. Take a deep breath. Let your fingers run along the edge of where wainscoting meets textured drywall. Along the dollar bills adorned with marker doodles on those that came before you. The heart of every dive is found beating in the community of regulars and tenders that have supported one another in ways you just don't find elsewhere. That heartbeat is alive and well at the Forest Lounge. Although, to people not familiar with the subtle ways these establishments provide something missing in our lives, one could impose doubt upon their initial decision to sit and dine. Perhaps thinking these bars are locals' only experiences, and outsiders won't find comfort within. This is often not the case in Montana, and you are certainly welcome at the Forest Lounge. Rest assured, you can kick back, enjoy beer on tap, and make sure you don't forget it's cash only. That's cash. A simple rule that an instant throwback to a simpler time moment before credit cards and app replaced paper transactions. Hash browns, griddled to perfection, accompanied by fluffy, steaming scrambled eggs and egg muffins toasted golden brown, dripping in butter. One could imagine they died and gone to heaven, but not before taking the time to appreciate the bacon. Crisp and still bubbly, fried in its own fat until slightly black on the edges. Truckers, construction workers, and ranchers will testify with one hand on the Holy Bible. The American dive bar is just as sacred as the house of God. If you hadn't caught up on your classic rock gems created by spiritual leaders like AC/DC or Led Zeppelin, just have a seat and take a listen. You're welcome to get up and bust a move, sing in your favorite jam you haven't heard in ages, or chill and watch Fox News flash the world's affairs on the screen. Either way, you're welcome in this place. Welcome to be yourself, unapologetic and as you are. I'm not saying you'll go unnoticed, but I'm sure it will be a great time. Oh, before you leave, be sure and sit and listen to an old timer. They always got something to say. Not whatever they'll tell you is incredibly profound, but it's nice to let them tell you their stories. It's good karma too, because one day that might be you on a dark dive bar stool telling a long story that doesn't seem to really go anywhere. And you'll want someone to tell it one day, if you live to be as old as the Forest Lounge. Thank you.
Let me watch the whole thing. Very nice. Very nice. Encore. Encore.
Our encore is the 6 pages of the forest creatures. Thank you.